I think mankind has always envied the birds of the air. As we have looked up to the heavens, we've seen them soaring above us, seemingly carefree. And I think we've kind of wanted to be the birds, be able to fly and be unrestricted and have that great freedom. And as we've learned more about birds, we've realized that they have this incredible migratory path. Many start all the way up in the Arctic coast and Patagonia and following the Mississippi flyway all the way into the Gulf of Mexico. And they make this trip every year, 3,000 miles, without any preparation or planning. In fact, Jesus is going to use the reality of the birds as an example to us in telling us that we should not worry. In Matthew chapter 6, we find this. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life? Jesus is going to say, look at the birds. Use those for an example. They don't sow, they don't reap, they don't store, and yet God has provided for them. Even as they make these tremendous migratory routes, going over thousands of miles, they fly, they soar, they're carefree, and when they need to eat, they're able to stop and find assorted food. And now for us, we can be consumed with, what shall I eat? What shall I wear? What shall I drink? And Jesus is going to tell us that our Heavenly Father loves us a great deal and that we are much more valuable than the birds of the air. And though we may envy them in their ability to soar carefree above the earth, we are the ones that are the children of God. And God's love for us as our Heavenly Father motivates Him to provide for us and to protect us, to watch over us. And so as we live our life, we should choose to not be consumed with the cares of this world, but instead trust in a Heavenly Father who loves us and gave His Son for us. And if He was willing to give His Son for us, how much more is He willing to provide for our everyday needs? I'm Scott Boggs, and this is Embrace Grace Today.